Hello Cancer, this is your reading for the month of July 2021. I'm going to keep them short because I know that, we are in this moment of little patience, little attention, and we need a lot of attention for ourselves. So I don't want to make these readings too long. And I want to make them to the point, so I'm not going to pull a whole lot of more cards. But first, I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for being a subscriber. And if you haven't already, maybe consider subscribing and clicking the alarm bell so you are alerted for when new readings are going to come out. And then if you want daily guidance, I do a daily card on my Instagram, Facebook page and Twitter. And I also do a guidance for each of the zodiac signs for the new and the full moons. And you can find those on Instagram and on a Facebook page. I don't think Twitter does those longer videos, but so you can find that there. And on my website you can find a reading, and maybe you'll like that. It's a year ahead, so I look into the 12 to 18 months that are coming next. And I also offer one or monthly follow-up calls for that, so we can check in, we can see if we need to adjust your track, see what needs to change, because of course life is in flux and things change. So that is something you could maybe do if you want a reading and have a peek into the year ahead. Now, let's dive into these cards for July, Cancer. So, I feel this has a lot to do with, July is also your month. And I feel this has a lot to do with emotions, because I see cups here, cups. And with the star as well, I feel that it's about maybe even new person coming in with this Page of Cups. Maybe new love is appearing for you. It's very possible, because it feels like if maybe you're not in a relationship and you're single and you're really wanting to attract somebody, you really want to attract love. Look here, the heart, and then the little piglet that could be like Amor or Eros, the little angel with the bow. So it could be that. Yeah. But if you are in a relationship, I feel there is a lot of emotions going on here, but it's good, because I think here it's sort of like a renewal of your love for each other, because of these other cards. I don't feel that there's a bad, you have these 10 of Wands, which is more like a past energy, in my opinion. And I feel this is like you're renewing your love, and that it comes after a period of hardship, of where the road was dark, of where things were not easy, but you went through it together. And I feel that is why you are sort of feeling this new strength in your relationship. You're coming out of this path stronger. Now, if you're single, then you've been alone. Not alone in this picture, but it feels like you've come down this mountain and you've been alone for a long time. And this feels like this person almost pops up out of the blue. It's like a surprise. There is some surprise element to this card, so somebody new can come in. Now, if we're not talking about love, something surprising, something, maybe a new experience, a new situation, or maybe you're meeting just new people, but in a way that you, people that really have that immediate, that immediate click, that you feel, okay, these are nice people. These people can you sort of, belong in my group, really are authentic people, and I like them. And it feels like things are going well in July for you, because we have here at the end, we have the 9 of Cups and the 10 of Cups. Now, the Nine of Cups is things coming together. So whatever you're doing, whether you're meeting new people, whether a new situation that is really good for you is presenting itself to you, things are going well. It's not like there are hurdles to overcome. It's like things are flowing. And this happiness card, the Ten of Cups with all the rainbow and the family, is happy card. Now, if this is about being single and somebody surprisingly pops into your life after this long road of being on your own, this is the card that says you're thrilled, you're overcome with joy, with passion, and this is the possibility that this partner can stay in your life, because this is a family card. So it could be that really this can be long-term relationship material, this person that is coming into your life, especially also because you have the star here. And that star opens up your heart. It opens up possibilities. It opens up new opportunities. But also, if there's new experiences or new people in your life, that also can open up possibilities and opportunities. But just also a good feeling, that it's also the card of hope renewed, where you can see that things are not as bad as you thought they would be. Because this is really the card of the past, where I feel this is sort of that year that we all went through, or even longer than a year, really, almost a year and a half, where everything was sort of uncertain. We didn't know what was happening. We didn't know where we were going, where we were headed, what was going on in the world in general. And that, I feel that this card really, although it's here beneath, is representing that energy. But now you see, with things changing and things opening up here, also opening up with your heart, but also, opening up to new experiences because of the situation changing and the world opening up again. You see, the hope is there again, hope for renewal, hope for new things, new things coming in your life, new joy, new abundance. But also, I feel that you also realize, and I feel that this is the Temperance card, that you realize that it's time to also enjoy life and not always be, working or worrying or being in this could be worrying and or working too hard or being insecure or not feeling your worth, that sort of thing. But I think with this Temperance card, this is you realizing that the good and the bad, they go together, they go hand in hand. Darkness and light, they go hand in hand, and you have to accept them, because that is what life is about. But it gives you almost a new outlook on life, because you see that, there is hope, there is new possibilities ahead, there's new people coming into your life. So if this is about a love relationship and you're single, yes, new people in your life. And, here, this new outlook gives you hope that this is going to be good. And yes, there is this potential for it to be a good long-term relationship. If you are in that relationship and you went through all this stuff here, then this card is really like renewing that force of your relationship and knowing that, yes, in relationships, there's compromise to be done. Things are not always happy. They can sometimes be dark. The good and the bad, they go together hand in hand. But there is this new hope for that relationship, because it's, there is this strength in that relationship. And there is this strength because I see here the Family card. So this relationship is not something that is going to be broken quickly. Now let's see, I'm going to pull a few more cards out, but not a lot, and then a few message cards. So let's see if there's a few more things we need to know here. Okay, another 10 of wands, another 10, not wands, of swords. So here, the same hurt in the past. I think that is that past, where things were difficult and all these things came at you as the swords and they hurt you and they were difficult, and it was, one thing after another that you had to deal with, or, in the world, how do you say that, on the theater of the world. It was like, oh, things coming at you, bad news from the weirdest things that you were hearing. And yeah, but now there is also that light here at the end. So there is that light that is the same light from here, from the star, that is that light from the chakra. It is the lightness of this card. So there is that renewal of the hope. There is that light as well. You seeing things becoming better now after hardship. Okay, what else? What else needs to be said here? King of Swords. I don't think that is your energy here. But let me just pull another card here. Oh, and the Emperor together. Okay. So I feel when you are in a relationship and you have renewal here, that this is also, oh, how do I say that? It's really cutting away these things and saying, okay, let's start over. Let's renew, because we are strong enough together. We can do this together. We're going to just, let's forget about all these hard things, and maybe not completely forget them, because that's maybe impossible, but let's not make them come in between us. Let's see that, yeah, we know that things cannot always be as good as we want them to be in a relationship, and sometimes we need to accept that, but we can do it. And I think this Emperor here, it feels really like, both of you working hard to make this relationship work, to do the compromising, and to do whatever is needed to keep it together. And that's not going to be that hard, because you have that new hope, but you're willing to do that. There is this willingness to really, put your heart in it. Put your heart in that relationship again. Now, these cards usually are not really heartfelt cards, but with all the other things going on, I'm really seeing it like that. Now, if you are single and this new person is showing up, I feel that this person, that maybe in the beginning you may be a little bit reticent, like, am I going to do that? All because of all these doubts, because of all this hurt from the past, and you're taking that along with you. That's your luggage, your baggage, yeah, that you're taking along with you here. Here, the luggage, all the baggage you're taking from past relationships, from past hurt. But I think it's time for you to say, okay, you know what? I'm going to give this person a chance, because I'm going to not look constantly at this. I'm going to give them a chance, and a chance with Temperance, a chance with the Star, because you have new hope, and you have hope that this relationship can work. And if you do that, if you really just say, okay, this really has happened to me, but I'm not going to let myself be defined by it, then yes, that relationship has the potential to succeed. Because with the Emperor here, again, I feel that is really, the other person is also willing to really be with you. And I feel that this is really this other person, having the willpower, and also having this the persistence and the perseverance to take you with your baggage, with your doubts and insecurity, and be okay with that. So I'm going to pull a few more cards, because as I said, I'm keeping these readings not too long, and so that you're not overwhelmed. Hierophant. Lessons learned. Yeah, there's a lot of lessons that you have learned from all these things, but I think you also see now that you can't forever let those things define you. And I feel that if you're in a relationship as well, lessons learned, and you see that, yes, it's time you compromise, but it's also time for new hope. Now, if it's about new experiences and new situations presenting themselves to you, again, you have learned from past experiences here, from these things, and those are wise lessons you have learned. And it's time now to move on with perseverance, to have hope again, to see that, to accept that things are not always easy, not always good, and that, yeah, it happens. But I feel these new experiences are going to really bring renewal and renewed hope, really like be joyful energy, and also just more energy to your life, and you're going to feel good, whether that's in a family or you by yourself with this 10 of cups. You'll feel good. I mean, end of July, August, I think you're really feeling stronger, a stronger person, more whole. I feel that is really what it's saying. So let's see what else comes out here on these cards. Okay, Magician. Yeah, you know, new things are awaiting you. And the relationships, they really have legs to move on or feet to the ground, really possible. Big chance that that is going to work if you're meeting someone. And if you are in a relationship, yeah, things are going to be solved. If there are still hurdles, they're going to come together because you can do it. You have the power to make it work. And it's not you alone. I mean, you're both willing to do that. You're both willing to do the hard work. So that is good. Again, here, King of Wands. Both willing to do the work. And there is this sort of fire getting back into your relationship. But also, if this is about new experiences that come as a surprise into your life and that give you that freshness, that fresh energy, then this King of Wands really tells me that it's also, you know, it brings a little bit of fire back in your life. It brings a little bit back of, you know, that feeling good. And the feeling good is here. The feeling good is here. And you're leaving behind these two cards. Now, if you're in a relationship, yeah, renewed passion. The new relationship, then yeah, this person is like the King of Wands. This person is going to fire you up. It's going to make you feel adored, make you feel beautiful, make you feel wanted, make you feel special. Now let's see what messages come out. So randomly. I have shuffled them, but I like to do it now like this and see whatever comes out. Okay, I'll keep this one. And then one more from the Wisdom of the Oracle. So this is the Soul Coaching Oracle. So what does your soul need to know and what does Spirit have to tell you? Radiance. I am a radiant reflection of God's light, and I think that radiance is here. And I think that's also in the Temperance card where, you know, the good and the bad come together, yes, but the radiance is the thing that is really going to make you come through it. And you are special. And this person here, if you're single or if you're in a relationship as well, your partner is making you feel seen, is making you feel radiant. And you are radiant, you are special. And you need to realize that. And I think that from in the past, you sometimes didn't see that, and then you didn't trust yourself. But now these people that come into your life, these experiences that are presenting themselves in your life, they make you shine again, and they make you feel important again. Now see what this says, the fates. So let me have a look where the face is, because this is a little bit of a busy card. Okay, so I'm going to pull in, and I don't know if you can see it, but the face of Spirit is here. And it's really, I don't know if you can see it, but the fates. So just hold on. I'm going to get the booklet on page 17. So the essential meanings: fate, karma, acceptance that there are things you cannot change, and knowing what those things are. That's the Temperance card. Yeah, there's things you can't change and things you have to accept. These are the things here from the past. You can't change them. You have to accept that they have happened, but it doesn't need to define you, those things. And I'm going to give you here it's about accepting what is, really. So the fates are asking you to just go with this here, whenever, if it's about new experiences, and if they're, you know, the good and the bad, and this past experiences, they all need to be integrated into you because they are part of who you are. You are not only the good and the radiant, you also have your hurdles, you have your past mistakes, you have your past failures, your past challenges, and they all come. I feel really the fates is really connected to this Temperance card, to really realize that the good and the bad, they go together, the dark and the light, they go together, but you have renewed hope. So just flow with that, just go with that hope and see what happens, and give over to the moment and see, how things and people and experiences are serving you and making you this better person. So that's it for you, Cancer. That is for the month of July. I hope you liked it. If you liked it, give me a like. You can always ask me questions. I will reply in the comment box. Always appreciate it if we can interact together. And for now, there is going to be a business reading as well. I don't know which one is going to come out first because I'm working on both of them simultaneously. So let's see how that works out. And for now, I'm saying goodbye and speak soon. Bye, Cancer.